Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a fan-dabby dozy day today. Today I'm going to share with you my five least used luxury designer bags of 2023 so far. I've just done my 5 most used, so this seems like a natural progression. I was tagged by my beautiful friend Maria of Maria Louise Loves Luxuries. She is sweet, she is gorgeous, she is one of the kindest people I've met, and I have met her. We've met in real life. We met in London last year, just over a year ago, and it was fabulous. She has tagged me to share my 5 least used designer luxury handbags of 2023 so far. She was inspired to do her 5 least used video by Melissa's corner. I don't know Melissa, but I'm going to get to know her. I'm going to have Maria and Melissa linked down below. Just trying to make sure I haven't got anything in shot that you're not supposed to see. Look, lemurs. Right, I'm back in the same kind of position, just with a door behind me now, because I need to be a bit closer to the window for the light. So I don't give away by my shelves, don't give away what I'm going to share with you. So these are the 5 bags that I have used the least out of my luxury designer handbag collection, in 2023 so far. I will have my most used bags video linked down below, which only came out a couple of days ago, and that gives you a little bit of backstory as to why my most used were my most used and what my bags have been up to since December 2022, because they haven't all been available. Anyway, even without them available, and yes, we have favourites, and yes, and all of that, I have got bags here that even once they all became available to me, and I'm looking at my shelves right now, when they became available to me and I made a concerted effort to switch in and out of all of these bags, these are the ones that I have not even considered. The horror, have not even considered using. Everything else I've used either at least once, or I've reached for and then changed my mind for whatever reason and gone with something else. But these 5 are the ones that I have not reached out for at all, not used, not even thought about using them. Frankly, why do I have them? We will get into all of that. Were they mistakes? I'm going to say there's no such thing as a mistake. Just a learning experience. Right, let's get into it. The first bag I have not reached out for at all this year so far is, it's my mighty, my trusty, my bashed around quite a bitty Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM in the monogram, and this is the one with the pivoine pink. This is the newer version with the pivoine pink lining, so it doesn't have the old script, it's got the new print in there. And this is one that came with the little pouch, and I got rid of the pouch because I literally had no idea what to do with it. I have got in it a matching kind of pivoine fuchsia kind of pink bag organiser from Handbag Angels. I will have them linked down below. And a sneaky little thing, if you're in the market for a handbag organiser, personally I think Handbag Angels are the absolute best, but my friend Meredith of Living Lux with Meredith has actually got a discount code, and they don't hand out discount codes to anybody. I know, because I asked them a couple of years ago when I was sharing a haul, and they said we don't do that. So yeah, go and get that discount code from Meredith's channel. I'll have her channel linked down below as well. So I've got a bag organiser in it. It is huge, and I have got some bits and pieces from Dress Up Your Purse. I always have Dress Up Your Purse in my description box because I love what Melody does. She does great stuff, and these little tassels and this little luggage tag here perfectly match my pivoine pink interior. It's almost like she planned it that way. So, love this bag. never going to call this bag a mistake. This bag has been an absolute joy. It's one of my go-tos for my travel pieces, because this would be my carry-on, and then I would have it open in the car when we're traveling and just have all sorts of stuff in there, snacks and all the bits and pieces that we need to get to. So this bag is by no means a mistake. I love it. I'm never ever gonna get rid of it because it's just too good a bag. But I haven't used it this year because I haven't needed something this big. It is cavernous. I'm not going to the office, so I don't need to carry my laptop and loads of bits and pieces and things like that, lunch, things like that. And yeah, I just have absolutely no need for a bag this size. Have considered possibly using it as a beach bag when the time comes to spend a day at the beach, but I'd probably be too scared to do that, and I think she could probably do with being treated a little bit better than getting sand in her crevices. Nobody wants that. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. I am Gwenny and I love luxury in all of its glorious forms. And if you love luxury in all of its glorious forms, get down there, hit subscribe and ring my bell so you don't miss out on any of my luxury-based shenanigans. Show the videos you enjoy the thumbs up love, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The second bag that I haven't reached for, and is for a similar reason, is my Versace tote. Look at him. He's like a little acid happy face. It's the Medusa Tag, I think. This is a couple of years old now, this one. And one of the reasons I like this bag so much, I don't like it, I love it. One of the reasons I love this bag so much is I really love the blue on it. It's great with jeans. The black trim is perfect. I'll wear this with my jeans and leather jacket and my big black leather bother boots. And I absolutely love it. The print is really fun. It's this acid green and hot pink, and you know me. One of the other things that I love about this print is that it's one-sided. On this side you've just got the Versace sort of Greca print with quite a subtle little Versace printed into the print. And then this side is the fun side. So you got business here, business at the back, party at the front. But again, I've not needed anything this big. This is more similar to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM size, so it is smaller than the GM. Again, I have got a bag organizer, again from Handbag Angels. I like this one because it's a little bit more, it's a bit more edgy than the more classic Neverfull with the monogram prints. Obviously it's fun because you've got this Medusa tag, it's a little bit out there, but I also really like the black trim. The black trim just for me makes it go a little bit better, and could even be a little bit more dressy uppy than the monogram with Vachetta. But yes, another big bag. There was a time when I would have absolutely used these massive tote bags every single day of the week. It's just not right now. My third bag that I don't use, well, that I haven't used this year, and I've probably only used it a couple of times since I've had it, was a Christmas gift from the Lion, and it was something that I asked for. It was on my wish list, and he did get it for me, and it is this beautiful large Lottie from Aspinal. Now the reason I chose this bag is because I had the micro Lottie in, oh, I can't remember the name, nougat colour, which funnily enough and incidentally Maria bought from me in my vlog sale last year, and she is rocking it way better than I ever did. And I didn't feel like I needed a regular size Lottie because I felt like I had bags in similar sizes to that, but I didn't have anything this size, so I went for the large Lottie. And also I was a little bit influenced by Sophie Chohet, who has the beige kind of colour, neutral kind of colour version of this. It's not quilted, it's the pebbled leather, and she uses that as a work bag. Now it ticks a lot of boxes for me. I love the size of it, I love the chain of it. I've got it tucked in. I mean, you could carry it if you clipped it together on the inside. as a top handle, but it is a shoulder bag really, and I can just about crossbody it as well. I do like the opening on this. And the interior, even though it is divided and I generally don't enjoy that in handbags, it's big enough and it's generous enough that that doesn't really matter. And it has two of my favourite things. They're my basic human rights. We have a rear slip pocket which has got a little magnet, a covered magnet closure, and we got feet. So yes, this bag does tick a lot of boxes, but she is also rather large, probably doesn't suit my personal style quite as much as I hoped she would. And the large size in the quilted leather, I don't think the pebbled leather is quite as heavy, but this one is fairly heavy. This is probably the closest to a mistake. Don't tell the lion that, because he did buy it for me, although I did ask for it. He did buy it for me for Christmas. It's probably the closest bag I have to a mistake, because I've probably used it once, maybe twice at a push. The fourth bag that I haven't reached for at all, or even considered reaching for at all this year, is from Louis Vuitton. Louis gets a second position in my 5 least used bags, and it is my vintage Sac Tricot in this gorgeous tassel yellow. This is a colour I love and enjoy. I would like velvet furniture in this colour. I just can't wear it. It doesn't work with my skin complexion and on my body. I can't wear it, so I like to carry it. Now, I love this bag so much. I bought this bag from my stepmum, who bought it new in Singapore back in the 90s. And as soon as I saw it, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I love that bag. It reminds me of a Toblerone. I love that. I'm here for that. And it is affectionately known, and has been known since the early 90s or late 90s when she got it, as the Toblerone. Now, I was lucky enough to be able to borrow this for a couple of family weddings, so I got to use it, and it was fun, and it was really statementy, and I was able to have the rest of my outfit to be quite stand back and quite simple. Wasn't feeling very body confident at the time. I was staying in dark colours and things like that, trying to hide away my body, but always loving having a fun handbag. Now, tassel yellow on the outside. Oh, but look at that purple lining. Yes. This bag is great for if I'm going to a friend's house or something like that. I don't take this bag out. I don't take it to restaurants and stuff because it's big, it's bulky. I mean, it could sit on my lap, but it would hit the table, the underneath of the table. It is just quite big. It's quite cumbersome. Cumbersome's the right word. It's glorious but cumbersome, and apparently created to hold your knitting needles. I'm not going to be taking up knitting anytime soon, so I don't have any of those that need to go in there, so I don't need it for that. What I do use this bag for mostly, if I'm not visiting family and I know that I can just pop it on the side and leave it there open and dip in and out from my phone, my lippy or whatever, is I take it when I go to Louis Vuitton. If I know I'm going to Louis Vuitton, and if we're driving or something like that and I don't have to worry too much about public transport, I will take this to Louis Vuitton, and the client advisors are all over me. They're all over me, they're all over this bag. She's in great nick. She's got a couple of little pen marks here and there, but epi leather, basically indestructible. Epi is coming back in this year apparently. Watch this space. Maybe that'll be the prod I need to say, look, I know she's awkward, I know she's cumbersome, but I'm going to take her out today anyway. To go and do the food shop perhaps. But I love this bag. It's never going anywhere. I've spent almost a lifetime lusting after this bag. I now have it in my hot little hands, as Minnie would say, my grubby little paws, as I say, and yeah, she's not going anywhere. I'm never parting with this bag. We've come to bag number 5. Bag number 5 on my least used luxury or designer, however you like to call them, bags so far this year, the year 2023. And I'm a little bit horrified now. If you watched my most used, you will see I had a surprise in my most used. I had two surprises that I talked about at the end after I'd been through the process of what have I used, why have I used it, and all of that kind of stuff. This is a surprise linked to one of those surprises. Look, it will make sense in a moment. Bear with me, caller. It pains me to say, pink! One of my surprises in my most used bags was that there weren't any pink ones in my most used bags so far this year. And here I have this beautiful, this gorgeous Alexander McQueen. What is this called? It's called the Padlock Skull Satchel, I think. Zip tote. Padlock zip tote, I think. Crazy names, who knows. This chain here is also from Dress Up Your Purse, who I will have links down below. And also, I didn't forget to mention, I've got a discount code for Dress Up Your Purse. Don't have one for Handbag Angels, but I have got one for Dress Up Your Purse, so go and have a look. Things I love about this bag, well, I mean, hello, the colour. The Lion bought me this bag, and he bought it for me just after we got married in 2015. And my hair was this colour. That was one of the reasons he bought it for me. Yeah, glorious. Look at that colour. I do have a video about it, and this is one of the reasons, this bag is one of the reasons I even started a YouTube channel in the first place, is because I was looking for a review of this bag, couldn't find one. So I thought, someone else is going to want a review of this bag, so I'll make one. So I'll have that linked down below as well. Other than the pink colour of this beautiful pebbled leather, which is really, again, indestructible. The quality on this bag is outrageous. Is the black glazing. Love the black glazing. Silver hardware. Not enough ladies' bags come with silver hardware. It is a great size. I have used this as my carry-on and carried an overnight change of clothes and things in this on a business trip. This and my laptop bag was all I took. You can carry it here. We've got a removable crossbody strap, so that, I mean, it ticks a lot of boxes. And when I was commuting in London, it would carry my big Bose noise cancelling headphones and all of the other stuff that I needed to carry with me on the daily. It is just a fabulous bag. It's quite heavy though, and my arm was getting a little bit tired holding it up by the handles. But it's a fabulous bag. Again, this is one that is never going anywhere. Never, 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 never. I just don't need anything this big. Just don't need anything this big at the moment. And that is the reason why I haven't used this one. It's a crying shame, and I am a little bit embarrassed about it. But my needs have changed. What I need a bag to do for me now is very different from what I needed a bag to do for me in 2015. But like I said, this one is going absolutely nowhere. She is a keeper. I do feel a little bit ashamed that I haven't even considered using one of these bags this year. But I guess that's the way it goes. There will come a time when they all come back and they all shine for me, and I love them and I use them again. Fingers crossed and toes. So thank you very much, Maria, for tagging me to do this. It wasn't as difficult as the 5 most used bags, but is a little bit on the heartbreaking side. So thank you, Maria, for tagging me to do this video. Go and check her out if you haven't checked out her video on this. And oh, I don't know why I'm looking at everything. I'm just looking at bags on the floor around me. Let me know in the comments section, are you surprised at any of these? And what is your least used bag this year? Do you feel a little bit embarrassed about not having used it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next video, please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan dabby dozy, and bye bye.